So, after being the champion, let's go have a little look at your PC box. Because, of course, you do get some new wallpapers. Anyway, I want to go do some preparation, and then, yeah, we can get a start on this episode. Welcome back to more Pokemon White. So, last time, we became the champion of the Unova region. And, yeah, I also split the part into two parts because, yeah, Elite Four rematches took a lot longer than I thought they would. So, yeah, and yeah, speaking of that, yeah, I think this is also going to be kind of a two-part deal as well. There's actually quite a lot to cover in with these, like, final bits. So, yeah. So, anyway, one of those is this, obviously. I've made it autumn, so yeah, now we can do this. The Dealing's autumn form. The lust of its body and its current is like a tree-lined road with falling leaves bouncing down. The scent emanating from it is also like dry leaves. Thank you so much. I want to go catch my own Dealing right away. See, now he has all of them. So that's cool, I guess. Oh, it's you. Thanks to you, we've caught all of the forms of Dealing. Now we can thoroughly study the relationship between Pokemon, seasons, and climate. Thank you very much. There's much. Please accept this. You get at least doing all that, so yeah. Alright. Now, I can't guarantee that I'm able to show what's coming up because it's daily events. I need to mess with my clock, but let's find out. Undella Town. Let's see if we can fight all the witches. Alright, looks like we can. Oh, you came. You have an extremely bold look on your face. I don't mind having a battle with you. Alright. So, before I do speed this up, there was one thing I wanted to talk about. I was thinking about this after the last part because, yeah, I didn't really talk about him too much, to be honest. I was kind of focusing so much on the battle, but I kind of want to talk more about why I like all this so much. I think the main reason why is that, yeah, well, like a lot of champions, he does seem like, you know, the ideal trainer on the surface. I think the thing that makes you really like him is the fact that, yeah, he needs to build himself up to that. He wasn't just, you know, like, yeah, every champion's already, like, you know, a incredibly gifted trainer. But, yeah, like I said, I think the thing about Ultra is you get to hear about his story, obviously. And, yeah, it's definitely not as simple as I feel like with other champions, too. It kind of just feels like that, yeah, the other champions, they were pretty well privileged. So then it was pretty easy for them to, you know, get to, it's pretty easy for them to, you know, get to that spot, you know? Like, yeah, Lads, for example, he came from a long line of Dragon Masters, so yeah. So it was obviously going to be destined for him to become a champion, I feel like. So yeah. That's one example. I feel like other champions do fit them all too, like, yeah, Steven, of course, he's pretty, you know, he's also got a lineage too, I guess, even though, yeah, it's not really focused on battling, but yeah. Symphia kind of has that too. And yeah, I feel like future champions are kind of like that as well, although yeah, Gensum is definitely a different deal because of, you know, how different it is, so yeah. So yeah, but with Mulder, he feels like, yeah, one of those champions that, yeah, he really needed to, you know, work his way to the top, I feel like. You know, yeah, he was already pretty well gifted, but yeah, then he lost his partner, obviously. Then, yeah, he needed to learn from that experience. And then, yeah, after that, that's when, yeah, he became, you know, the ideal trainer that he wanted to be. And then, yeah, he uses that to teach other trainers too. I feel like, yeah, that's another thing too. The fact that, yeah, he also is, you know, someone who looks out for other trainers as well. Other champions definitely do that as well. But I feel like, yeah, he's definitely very, on the nose with that, I guess you could say. So, yeah. Anyway, let's just keep doing this, I guess. So, what else was I gonna say? About Older? Let me think. So yeah, because yeah, I could talk about him for a decent amount, so yeah, maybe we'll just get through all these battles then. But anyway, so yeah, Older, once again. I feel like, yeah, I'll admit, I'm not like the most familiar with any champion after this game, I'll admit. So like, yeah, I don't really know, you know, if Diana, I think it's Diana, but what is Diantha actually? I don't really know about her. I think most people don't really know much about her because, yeah, she wasn't really well developed. Gen 7 obviously is very different. Leon, I feel like Leon's kind of like older to some degree. And yeah, I do like the fact that, yeah, he, despite, you know, how, despite, yeah, he's not like the most perfect character in the world, but the fact that he's like present throughout, I feel like that means that, yeah, you have a stronger bond with him. And yeah, that means that, yeah, when you do get to battle him, it kind of feels a bit satisfying. So yeah, because you've seen this dude that's been built up. I wish that, yeah, you got to see more of his antics on screen, but yeah, that's just kind of a nitpick of Storm Shield, but that's okay. And yeah, that's kind of similar to Alder too when I think about it like that, because yeah, Alder's been is like a present for like a lot of the plot. And yeah, you kind of feel, I feel like I feel for him too when he does this, because yeah, that's what he was supposed to do. But yeah, maybe the loss of his partner was still weighing down him. That's why he still, you know, lost the end and stuff. So yeah, and yeah, there's Gita in Scarlet and Violet. I like her. Although, yeah, she kind of feels like a lesser Leon, I guess. Like, yeah, you see her throughout, but she doesn't really do too much, I feel like. She is kind of cool, I guess. And yeah, it's also cool that, yeah, she kind of, yeah, she was a graduate, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, of course, that's something you kind of look up to as well. But yeah, again, outside of, when I try to think of what she does in the main story, though, I can't really think of much. So yeah. So yeah, again, Alder, okay, that's quite bad. I'll probably use a revive. Again, that's why I was thinking of switching out there in case something bad like that happened. But anyway, yeah, I'll use a revive because I might want Medusa's water absorbing in a bit. So yeah, but only a revive. So there you go. Anyway, yeah. So if I told her again, yeah, like I said, he kind of has a lot of qualities I do like. Like, again, it does make sense that he'd be an important part of the plot because, yeah, he is, you know, in Black and White, and Black and White gives a lot of importance to the gym leaders and your rivals and the evil team. So it makes sense that the champion would be a very important character. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, again, I do think that, yeah, I haven't seen the comments of my older video, but yeah, I do think that another thing about him is that, yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't really like his team. It's very eccentric, but I don't know, something about it kind of fits, I guess. So yeah. Anyway, I'm letting another Pokemon get knocked out, so yeah, I'm doing very well here. Alright, I'll just use no revive then. Because again, just in case I need these Pokemon, you know, so yeah. Because again, I can't heal in between these battles. So yeah. So I'll do that. And he just sets a sandstorm, that's fine. So yeah, that's really all I've got, I guess. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that comes to mind when it comes to, you know, Alder and other champions too. I will say one thing though, in Black and White 2, I do like what they did with the champion, let's just say. So yeah, I feel like it was like, you know, a natural course of action, I guess you could say. So yeah. So I was definitely quite a big fan of that. So that's really all I'll say on that matter because yeah. Yes, again, I don't want to give away too much of Black White 2, but yeah, I think that's one reason why I kind of like, you know, Black White 2 as well, so yeah. And yeah, I also like Alder's role in that game too, so yeah. I do like what he was getting up to as well, and it kind of, you know, fits what he does in this game as well, so yeah. I think that was pretty cool. Anyway, Parashong happened, and yeah, like I said, these battles, yeah, I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know why there's so much more trouble for me now, but yeah. I guess I'm not, you know, concentrating as much, but it's okay. So you can take them out, good. So we still got, yeah, 2 more trainers to go though, so yeah, I guess I don't need to speed this up, that's fine then. Again, if I'm going to split this in 2 parts, it's fine. We take our time with this, so yeah. You got Trish again, and once again, yeah, team is pretty good for Medusa, so yeah, that should be something we do. And then yeah, Natasha is very good against the Sweet Ball, so yeah, we'll also have some fun with that. But yeah, I guess another thing that comes to mind is, yeah, what do I like to see in a champion, I guess? It's hard to say, but yeah, I do think that Alder does a lot to make me like him as a champion, because again, I kind of like it when the champion is like someone you see throughout the plot. It kind of makes them, you know, I don't know, it kind of validates the fact that they're one of the strongest trainers, I feel like. It's kind of a weird way to put it, but yeah, that's kind of one thing it kind of feels like, so yeah. It's like, yeah, that's one reason why, yeah, not just Alder, but yeah, someone like, you know, the lads taking on Team Rocko, that was pretty cool. Steven helping you take on Team Magma and Aqua, Cynthia helping out to explore the region, you know, all that good stuff. I think that's one reason why champions of that don't feel like they're as good. Like, yeah, Leon does help you out in Sword and Shield, but of course that's mostly your screen stuff, so yeah. And yeah, I don't really feel like I think either do that much, unfortunately, so yeah, there's also that as well. So yeah, it's interesting to think about this. But yeah, like I said, I feel like, yeah, the champion, of course, they need to be a strong trainer, which, yeah, Alder does have a weird team, but I don't know. Him having kind of a centric team like that kind of fits in my mind. Because, you know, he's not just, you know, he's not just a normal trainer, he's definitely his own being, so yeah, I feel like it fits quite well. And of course, yeah, he's pretty plot relevant. I think, yeah, of course, him having a pretty detailed backstory too really helps as well. Of course, having that and then, you know, seeing how the characters got from that backstory to here, it's pretty cool. Again, it's like off-screen character development, but hey, it's still character development at the end of the day, so I don't mind it that much. So, yeah. Anyway, last Pokemon good, so yeah, then we can focus on the last one, so yeah. But yeah, like I said, I think he's, you know, he kind of just adds on to the fact that, yeah, Black and White has a really strong cast. And yeah, isn't my favorite cast of Pokemon? And that's hard to say. Because, yeah, I need to compare it to Black White 2, so yeah. But yeah, if we're going generation though, Gen 5 probably has my favorite cast of characters. Probably. So yeah. I realized too, I didn't even talk about the rival in Gen 1. I feel like that's pretty obvious. I feel like that's pretty obvious. Like, yeah, you see this guy, he's trash talking about the whole game, and then, yeah, it kind of feels good to put him in this place and become the champion. So, yeah. I think, yeah, like I said, that's pretty obvious. Do you still call yourself on the Riches? Here's our final opponent. I am Miles, next to the Riches. I'll protect the honor of our family. Alright, done. So here he is, the richest Miles, he has 6 Pokemon, and he has a pretty good team, so yeah, let's see if he can pick it up. Donphan is the lead, and yeah, he's actually quite a strong regular trainer, so yeah, maybe he's the strongest regular trainer in this game. I could definitely see that. Anyway, I'm gonna go for the Energy Ball. I feel like he could one-shot us, but he needs to have a Rock-type move, which I don't know if he has or not, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, I do like Donphan. And he just goes to Scary Face, that's fine. There's Limit Attacker, so yeah. But yeah, Donphan has Sturdy, which again, that's plus in this game. So yeah, it's pretty solid ground type Pokemon in this game. And yeah, down it goes. What's he gonna send out next? Lantern. That's an interesting choice. So he could have Volt Absorb. So you know what? I'm just gonna stay in and Energy Bullet again. Because he does have electric type moves, so yeah, I wouldn't want to use Medusa. And yeah, we can do a lot of damage. Of course, we are higher level than him, so yeah, this won't be too difficult, but yeah, the fact that we are getting Pokemon knocked out before this though, that wasn't ideal, so yeah. But anyway, we can take up the Lantern, good. Once he goes down next, he has a lot of Johto Pokemon. Here's a not Johto Pokemon, Braviary. I think we start speed the Braviary, because Braviary is fast, but not so fast, so yeah. And yeah, that's obviously going to do a lot of damage, so yeah. There you go, good. Take out that Braviary. Anyway, here comes Hexorus, so I'm gonna immediately switch out into Armor and Intimidator. Also, Armor does have Dragon Claw as well, that'll definitely be quite useful. So he's quite similar to Cherons, except he doesn't have the and well, we boosted, so yeah. He doesn't have the Dragon Gems, so yeah. Because he's just a regular trainer. And yeah, this is why I start Dragon Ball. Just in case, you know, Dragon type Pokemon pop up, Armor can intimidate them, and yeah, do a lot of damage back to them like that. So yeah, there you go. And yeah, Armor's gonna almost get all 78. Tangrowth. So yeah, one of my commenters, this actually said that yeah, Tangrowth or the Tangle line is the favorite Pokemon. So that's really cool. I love learning about that, so yeah. Anyway, you know what, I'll go for you sooner. Because yeah, I'll admit, I am thinking about Tangrowth for Black and White 2, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's one thing. Black and White 2, yeah, I'm having so many difficulties thinking about a team for that. So yeah, I'll talk about that later. In probably the next part when I go over my closing thoughts, because yeah, there will be something I want to mention on the side there. Then we'll prey on its lower physical defense, or special, sorry, with the overheat. There you go, good. So yeah, we take that out. And what's he gonna send out next? His last Pokemon, and we're gonna be finally done with the riches after this. Bishop. So yeah, we're gonna go for a nice Hammer. He has a really cool team, a lot of strong Pokemon in it, so yeah. That's obviously pretty cool to see. And there you go, that's it. For him. This is ridiculous. I guess it's still late to identify myself as the head of the family. You should be proud of yourself for the thing to distinguish trainer family with riches. And yeah, that's how they line up. You're awesome, don't mind giving you a little credit. So yeah. You can't battle them ever again, I'm pretty sure, after you defeat Miles, so yeah. So yeah, that'll be that. So now, let's see if we can battle another trainer. One that, yeah, I've been very looking forward to, actually. So we're just gonna heal up. And yeah, it's one of the main reasons why I needed to change the clock as well, because yeah, we're gonna be thinking of Bianca. And yeah, I'm gonna hope that yeah, it's Saturday night when I set the time. So yeah, I'm gonna hope that yeah, that's good enough. Oh, Theo, would you have a Pokemon battle me today? So yeah, we can do it, so that's good. Great, Theo. We're battling indoors, so don't get too worked up. So yeah, like I said, it's kind of weird that Bianca is such a weird, well not really weird. She's so restricted when you can battle her, but yeah. I guess she is a busy girl now. So yeah, she's gonna leave the Stoutland. And yeah, there is a gimmick to her fight. All of her Pokemon have returned from, I remember. But yeah, she doesn't have Hell Dimes, she uses regular items instead. So yeah. But anyway, we got Keiko, and I'm gonna go straight for Focus Blast. And he has Wild Shot, so yeah. But not Crunch, so that's good. And yeah, I'm using Keiko just because I see you choose that move. Well, yeah, it's pretty obvious why I use that move, but too bad the accuracy is not very good. But anyway, Keiko's actually my lowest level, so why not? I'll use them here. So here's a Focus Blast on that Stoutland. And there you go, take it out. Good. I like her team, by the way. She has some really cool Pokemon, including the Chandelier, so yeah. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, compared, I mean, it's kind of hard to beat Sharon getting a Haxorus, but yeah, her two new Pokemon though, I'm a big fan, so yeah, I will admit. So yeah, they're gonna send in Armor. Now we're gonna go for Shadow Ball. Well, it's gonna go for Shadow Ball. Which, yeah, still hurts pretty bad, but yeah, now you can go for the Earthquake. It could have Flame Body, so yeah, I don't want to make contact with that. For that reason. So yeah, we'll take out Chandler once again. Pokemon I really like. Maybe I will, we'll see. It's a Black White 2. I guess you'll find out later. So yeah, Superior comes out. Of course, this is a starter. It's gonna be the one that is not so good against your starter, so we'll use your Persona for all time's sake. But yeah, I was really happy with my Superior in the Black playthrough Yuri teammate. There's a D-Storm. So yeah, I guess there's a pretty decent switch for that. It's a very fun Pokemon to use, so yeah. Anyway, what do I want to go for? I think I'm just going to go straight for that Blitz. I don't mind. I mean, yeah, it's going for Coil, so I really should have went for Overheat in that case, but that's okay. It could actually live this, because yeah, I'm not going to doubt that Superior is a bulky Pokemon. Because yeah, my one was definitely very good at that, so yeah. But yeah, not enough to take on that level, so yeah. And I was also happy that was appeal because yeah, I could use a name like Yurihime, which yeah, I found out recently that time, so yeah. Name Mushana comes in. He has Fawn, so yeah, normally I'd use Armor, and what's the rest of the team looking like? You know what? This could be a trick room moment, so yeah, let's try Kiko. I think the only problem is I don't know if he'll one-shot with the Shuttle. I mean, yeah, probably not in this case because we're getting Yawn, so yeah, I guess we'll see how much damage the Shuttle does, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, Yawn is definitely a decent move for it to use in that situation, so yeah. And yeah, it isn't actually a one-shot, but it does get the special defense short, so yeah. So yeah, what I want to do is I want to keep spamming Trick Room. I think it's faster than us. Actually, no, I don't think it is. So that means, yeah, Yawn's still going to be a problem, but that's okay. Against the rest of the Pokemon, though, I don't think it's going to be that bad. Dreamio. So I guess that's why I went for Yawn. Yeah, you don't see Dreamio that much because you need the opponent to be asleep. It is actually faster than us. Alright, so yeah, Trick Room is going to help. Return, yeah, like I said, she has an all Pokemon, which is a nice detail. Now I go for the Trick Room, and yeah, we know that we're going to one-shot because we got the special defense drop. Okay, actually, no, it is faster than us. Alright. I went for Trick Room. Alright, that's why. Because, yeah, remember why I said Trick Room had negative priority? Yeah, there you go. So, yeah. Keep forgetting about that. So, yeah, it's not a good thing to forget. So, yeah, because it does stop your Trick Room sweep. And it means Shock comes out. This is another new addition, and once again, I'm a pretty big fan of that. And, yep, I should have seen that coming. We're definitely not going to get out the Trick Room sweep, though. So, yeah. Do I go for Yokozuna then? I think I will. I'll see what it does. It might go for U-turn, which would be good. And then, yeah, I'm in a Trick Room, so I want to use Hammer. Yep, it does go for U-turn. Alright. But, yeah, the problem is that a Simipour's coming in, so, not the best. So, yeah. But we do outspeed, I'm pretty sure, because of Trick Room, so I'll go for a Wild Shot to see what happens. Nope, it's faster than us, which means it's slower than us normally, so yeah, unfortunately the Trick Room, I was really hoping that, yeah, it wouldn't backfire on us, but yeah, unfortunately, yeah, because of that Yawn, it was, so yeah. Of course, this, I think one funny thing at Trick Room becomes worse when you go on higher level, which is funny to think about, but anyway. Twisted tends to turn back to normal, so yeah, okay, this can come back in. So yeah. I think another thing too, I wasn't expecting. Still, that's fine, which is fine. I guess, yeah, I didn't really think about her Simipour that well, so yeah. I mean, that was no problem with my strategy, but that's okay. But yeah, Acrobatics is gonna finish things off here. I really like this battle, and again, you can actually rematch it too. I don't know if you can rematch Sharon, but yeah, there you go. Level 77 for Arceus. Thank you for having a battle me. I definitely learned something. Yeah, I'm totally sure, Theo. You're a really strong trainer. I love your style of Pokemon battling, Theo. Some of your Pokemon look like they're having so much fun. Alright. So with that done, I'm going to end this part of the recording. But I think I'm gonna come straight back because yeah, I think it's time we catch that legendary Pokemon that's been taunting me, I feel like, for a while. So yeah. So I guess I'm gonna go to Undella Town and prepare for that. We are back in Abundant Shrine. So I'm only bringing 3 Pokemon because we need Waterfall and we need these 2. So you might be wondering about where this guy came in. Metro. Yeah, you need both Tornadus and Thunderous for this because... Let's check the shrine. By doing that, Tornadus and Thunderous are struggling inside the Pokeballs. Because he has appeared. Alright. This is going to be our hardest century Pokemon encounter because it's Landorus. And yeah, that means no Thunder Wave, obviously. So yeah. So there you go. Alrighty, so yeah, let's give this a go, shall we? This won't be easy, but yeah, let's see if we can actually do this. Landorus, level 70, ground flying type, Sand Force for its ability, with the moves Fissure, Sandstorm, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. So yeah, he's got a pretty good moveset for what he wants to do. So yeah, Landorus, the leader of the forces of nature, is a ground flying type, like I said. That's a pretty amazing type, because yeah, lack of weaknesses. It's only weak to ice and water. And you know the decently common types? That's still amazing. Because, alright, there we go. That's what we like to see. Weakening it very nicely there. So yeah, now the smart thing here is probably to switch in these Pokemon as Sacks. Because, then I get more Intimidates, basically. So yeah, it's kind of cruel, but yeah, let's do it anyway. This is what we like to call Intimidate Shuffling, so yeah. And I'll allow the rest of my team to tank. Anyway, it has Sandfall Switch ability, which, yeah, as it turns out, across all of Landorus's many forms, is actually its worst ability. Which makes sense. The problem is that, yeah, yeah, it requires a Sandstorm, and yeah, of course, you're not always going to, have that in effect. You need to build your team around having that Sandstorm, like with a Sandstream Pokemon, honestly. But of course, on a Sand team though, yeah, Landorus is one of your best options, considering it's, great type and power. So yeah. And yeah, Sand Balls, yeah, we haven't really talked about that ability, but it increases the power of ground, rock, and steel moves by 33% in a Sandstorm. So yeah, Landorus hurts pretty badly when that's in effect, so yeah. And yeah, we haven't even gone to the other abilities, but yeah, let's just say that, yeah, Landorus got a very nice power boost when Black White 2 came out. Sheer Force became its hidden ability, and yeah, then it became a special attacker, and you'll understand why when we talk about its people. And then, yeah, let's just say that, yeah, Landorus got something even more egregious than just a really strong hidden ability. Anyway, let's actually talk about the moves now. It gets a lot of moves that I really like Sword Sensory level up, Earthquake and Rock Slide, which it even starts with here. Hammerom is extra tight coverage, Stone Edge is a stronger rock type move, and Outrage is funny, I guess. It doesn't really need the turn tight coverage. Anyway, as for TMs, Calm Mind and Bulk Up, so yeah, you can boost on whatever side you feel like, which is cool. Then it also gets Toxic 2, it gets obviously, you can even try Smackdown, but yeah, you don't really need to use Smackdown, because yeah, you already got your rock type moves. Psychic is there, Sludge Wave and Sludge Bomb are there, Focus Blast is there, Rock Polish and Sword Stance together can be used. It can use Grass Snot, and it has U-Turn. It has a very good selection of moves. And yeah, like I said, yeah, it can special attack. It has a lot of moves to do that with. I think the only issue is the fact that, yeah, it doesn't have Strength Stab with, Sheer Force. But that's not really a problem, considering its Earth Powers hit really badly, especially if it has a Light Ball, because, of course, you don't take the recoil damage if you have Sheer Force and a Light Bulb, so yeah. So that's pretty incredible. Now, yeah, there's another problem arise, and it's the fact that your Landorus doesn't have that much PP, so yeah, that's going to be a bit annoying to deal with. Anyway, we basically talked about all the really good moves it has, because yeah, it only has 10 Earthquakes, 10 Rock Slides, and I think 5 Fissures and Sandstorms, so yeah. Okay, so you might see it struggle, which is kind of annoying, but that's okay. But anyway, yeah, let's go on to the stats now, finally. So, of course, it's very good, especially offensively. 125 attack, 115 special attack, and 101 speed. Pretty much, yeah. Landorus, yeah, if it's, given, it basically does good damage no matter what good offensive you give it. Like, yeah, Earthquake and Rock Slide, chuck. Earthbound Focus Blast, chuck. And yeah, even Sludge Bomb 2 can be used, although that's better in the next generation because of Fairy types, so yeah. And of course, it's pretty fast, so it's very likely to get off its strong attacks. And then of course the bulk is not bad either. Of course, being an electric Pokemon, it does have a very high BSD. So yeah, 89 HP, 90 defense, 80 special defense, so yeah, very nice. So yeah, that's, yeah, like I said, pretty nice. So again, Landorus, really well balanced Pokemon with a good type, very good defenses, and yeah, some really decent abilities too. And yeah, we're finding the one that has the weakest of its abilities too. So yeah. Yep, Landorus is a Pokemon that, yeah, it has trouble doing wrong, especially when, of course, Black and White 2 came out, so yeah. We'll talk about that form another time, but yeah, let's just say that, yeah, it might be one of the most complete Pokemon you'll see in any Pokemon game. So with that done, what is my experiences with Landorus? Again, it's mostly that frickin' other form, but yeah. I was definitely impressed by Landorus's power in this form. Because yeah, it's definitely, yeah, pretty good in this form. Like yeah, I definitely saw how powerful that Shearbull's move was. With that really decent tight coverage, there's strong earth powers that tore through many things. And yeah, of course, Shearbull's Landorus is something that like to get banned a lot, so yeah, and for very good reason. It's that good, so yeah. And of course, it's gonna be very annoying to catch because again, it's a ground type, so yeah, that is not very I can actually, there are ways to paralyze it. I can use soap, but I actually don't know if I feel like yeah, we might be able to actually teach soap. Maybe I should do that. If this takes too long to catch, then I'll think about it, so yeah. Because yeah, I only got the one topic, but I might take my time with this topic, and maybe talk about some other topics too. Because yeah, I didn't ask for more of them, which I probably should have, but that's okay. So anyway, yeah, that's basically, yeah, my experience with Landorus. Again, there isn't too much because, again, it's basically kind of an outside perspective because yeah, Landorus just, you know, tears up any kind of competitive Pokemon battling, wherever it is, VGC with its other form, and yeah, single battles with both of its forms, so yeah. So that's definitely a thing, so yeah. That's definitely a thing, alright, but anyway. Yeah, let's go on to the topics. So yeah, my one and only topic left is about Metaphor. So yeah, Metaphor of course is Atlas's newest JRPG, and yeah, I actually don't know if it's going to be coming out at the time I'm recording this. It might have, might not have. It's hard to tell because yeah, again, I'm not really following it too much. I kind of want to see what people feel like about it once it comes out, you know? So but yeah, one thing I was asked to talk about was the archetypes. So yeah, from what I can tell, the archetypes are basically the jobs in this game. Or Metaphor, I should be saying. And yeah, it's an RPG with a job system, and yeah, I really like these, obviously. I really like these because yeah, you had Final Fantasy V, and you also had Xenoblade 3. Those are some examples of games I really like the job system in. And there's probably some other games too, but yeah, I just like the idea of, you know, going into different classes and, yeah, I like the idea of just, you know, going into different classes and then, yeah, learning new things from those classes. And then, yeah, you know, just switching around them and then becoming a very strong fighter in the process. So yeah, but anyway, thank you. Thank you, Landorus. How kind of you. So I guess I don't need to lengthen that topic, but that's okay. Landorus, abundant Pokemon. The energy that comes pouring from its tail increases the nutrition in the soil, making crops grow to great size. He's a farmer, so yeah. Anyway, with that done, yeah, I'm going to rearrange my team. And yeah. Yeah, I'm going to rearrange my team for what's coming up. So yeah. I guess I'll see you guys in a little bit once I've done that, so yeah. Alright, we're prepared, so yeah. To end this part, yeah, let's finish talking about this topic then, so yeah. It's about archetypes here, like I said. I'm kind of excited about this system because, yeah, again, class systems in Final Fantasy V and Xenoblade 3 are really, really cool. Because, yeah, learning, you know, different skills from different classes and then, you know, mixing and matching and stuff, I always thought that was pretty cool. And it looks like, yeah, Metaphor will be doing something quite similar to that with its archetype system. And as for the archetypes themselves, I did write down some of them. Again, there's probably going to be a lot more than what I've written down because yeah, all I got is basically ones that were seen in screenshots, but that's really it. So yeah, of course I don't have I don't have information about the full game on me. So yeah. But yeah, everyone can tell though, a lot of these classes seem very familiar. You got like mage, thief, warrior, knight, healer, fighter, magic knight, swordmaster, trickster, ninja, paladin, monk. A lot of classes that year are very familiar to me because of Final Fantasy. Of course, these are some pretty basic, classes you see in like Final Fantasy 5, for example, and I can see them working very similarly. Like, for example, yeah, mage, class magic, basic magic, for example. Magic knight. I forget what the class is called in Final Fantasy 5, but there's a class that it uses swords and it can power up its sword attacks with magic. I feel like that's something that we could see as well. Monk is a very good class in Final Fantasy 5, but it's punching. Because you can get a skill where you do more damage when you're barehanded, and yeah, it was actually a really nice skill to have around. So yeah, of course, healer would probably get white magic or the equivalent of that. Paladin, I can see Knight and Paladin, I can see being kind of similar. Knights of Final Fantasy were known for covering their allies when they were low on HP. And I can see the Knights and Paladins potentially doing something like that. Warrior could be like, one of the starting classes, because that's generally the case of Final Fantasy as well. It kind of evolves into other similar classes. But then, yeah, you've got a lot of interesting other classes, like, Seeker. Oh, yeah, Thief, I don't really talk about, but yeah, Thief obviously is going to be stealing. Brawler, I assume it's similar to Monk, where it uses, fist-based weapons. Warrior we talked about, Knight we talked about, Healer, Commander. Could be, I don't know. I'm not so sure what that could be. I guess it could be, a fighter that uses a different kind of weapon type. Gunner would probably, use long-range weapons. Merchant, that could be a lot of things. It would be funny to see the samurai skill that throws money in a game like this. That'd be funny, because in Final Fantasy 5 is kind of busted. Baker, not so sure what that could be. Swordmaster, not so sure what that could be. Of course, the Fire Emblem is just, the one of the higher tier. I wouldn't say higher tier, but yeah, it's one of the promoter classes. They're very good at using swords, obviously. So I wonder what that's going to be about. Maybe high crit rate, because of course crits give you extra press turns in metaphor. So maybe that's something. Magic Seeker, we already saw Seeker, so yeah, that's going to be related. Trickster, don't really talk about that, but it could be an upgrade of a thief like a Fire Emblem, or it could do its own thing. There are definitely some interesting classes in other games, like, jesters and stuff. Warlord, maybe it's similar to Commander. Destroyer, kind of reminds me of Berserker, I guess. Maybe it's just all physical type, but yeah, maybe it's hard to control or something like that. Because, yeah, Berserkers aren't really well liked in Final Fantasy because they control themselves, so yeah. Ninja, obviously, that's in Final Fantasy, so yeah. It's probably going to work very similarly, it uses, you're going to have they're known for throwing things, but yeah, I'm not so sure if that's going to be a thing. But yeah, they're known for short swords, like Kodachis and stuff. Soul Hacker, there's actually a class in Xenoblade 3. And yeah, it could work similarly. I do like the blue mages in Final Fantasy 5 especially, because yeah, they're very strong. They learn a lot of good spells, and yeah, it's always fun to try and learn a lot of them, so yeah. And yeah, we're talking about monks. So yeah, those are all the classes I've listed down, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So once the game does come out, it'll be fun to, learn more about other classes, especially when, I maybe play it one day. I guess we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, because this is probably going to be a DC lengthy part, because yeah, we fought all the riches. I talked about my thoughts on Older during that. We also fought Bianca, and yeah, we're also in Lacunosa, and yeah, the residents are inside because of the myth. We could tell them that we caught Kyurem, and there's no monster going to be appearing anymore, but yeah, that'll be too good for you. But anyway, we also fought Bianca, and we also caught Landis. But yeah, there's one more thing I want to do in the next part. I said that, yeah, you might know what it is. It's something I mentioned before, but yeah, we're going to be seeing it in the next part, because there might be more to it than just, there might be more to it than just, talking about these Pokemon, so yeah. So that'll be the last part, and yeah, I'm also going to give my closing thoughts on everything as well. So yeah, look forward to all that, and I'll see you guys again for that.